Hey everybody, this is Big Dog Trader, and today I got another video for you. This time we're going over seeing the future by looking at the futures charts. So if you're not familiar on how to read those or how to do that in correlation with the stocks that you're looking at, I got just the video for you. Let's get right into it. Remember last week the video I was showing you guys all the sites to look up the plays and earnings and all that good stuff. And then a couple weeks back, probably a month or two ago, it was the 7-day trading rules plus the golden tool. So you're going to want to use that with these, and I'm going to show you what I'm talking about here. So just as an example, I've got Apple pulled up here. Next to that, I've got the NASDAQ pulled up. I know that the Apple is in the NASDAQ. And if you're not familiar with what stocks are in which futures, I'm going to go over that here in just a second. Got them side by side here, and Apple being a pretty big holding in the NASDAQ, I really like this one as an example only because the holding is large in the NASDAQ. Tesla is also in play here when it comes to the NASDAQ and the S&P, honestly. Just on a 5-minute chart here, you can see the resemblance here a little bit. It's not exact, but you can tell that this has a lot to do with it. Down here, I've got Boeing, and I know that Boeing is in the Dow Jones. So I've got that kind of pulled up here. And really what I'm looking for in these futures is really just price movement, just like you would look at for any other chart. I'm looking for it to break levels, which I actually don't have set here. I'm using the same indicators as I would use on the stocks: 50-day, 200-day SMA, and a VWAP. I've got my MACD down here, and I can still see the volume. So really that's about all I need chart-wise. Something else that I would like to go over is that I've noticed I started out on a cell phone, moved to a tablet, finally got a PC with one screen. Ideally, you want at least 2 screens if you're able to do that. If not, I'll move myself out of the way for a sec. It's good to have a watch list, and part of my watch list down here is actually the futures. So if you only have access to one screen, I strongly recommend adding the index to the watch list, and it actually is already preset whenever you go to different watch lists. So the index is in there. If not, you can always manually put those in there, but you want to have the /ES, which is the S&P 500, /NQ being the NASDAQ, and /YM being the Dow Jones. If you want to watch the Russell, that's /RTY. And of course, you have the mirrored stocks of those: SPY, QQQ, IWM. Quick look at what the other screen would look like for me. So my other screen here, I'm always watching these futures and the VIX. This is a volatility index if you're not familiar with that. I'm going to drop a video soon just on this. So volatility index, fear indicator, some call it, or the VIX is high, there's a lot of volatility and much more risk of a move to the downside. So for the past week, it's been pretty cool. As you could see here, about 10 days ago, we had a lot of chop going on. I'm not sure if that was like inauguration stuff or what, but no, I think that was a few weeks back. So with this, I think it was more probably stimulus talks. The catalyst is not important for this video. This is just an example. When you see this thing skyrocketing, be on the lookout. Go light, some would say, when the fear is high. Back to the futures. I've got these pulled up. I believe these are 20-day charts here. Usually I'll start down to a year, and then I will set the levels, just as I've talked about in another video. Go out to a larger time frame and then start scaling your way in with the levels. And again, we're looking for price action. You can see a lot of these are floating or actually past all-time highs here. Let's say you were wanting to play something in the NASDAQ. Tech sector's hot. I want to get into Tesla. If I pull that up, now this isn't going to mirror this by any means. Just because the chart doesn't look the same, it's still really helpful to see where the levels are at in the futures, to see if are we on a red day, are we on a green day, are we gapping up. Watch for the gap ups, especially Sunday night, to see how the week starts. Usually you'll see a small gap up or down. And again, if you don't have access to the second screen, then just watch that on the watch list. See if it's green. See how many points it's moving. If you are doing something like that, you can adjust your watch list how you want. We'll go over this in another video, but basically I got mine just kind of clean with the symbol, the last price, and how much it has changed that day. Watch these with your favorite stocks, and if you want to know how to decipher which stocks are in which futures, I got you covered. First one we've got is Slick Charts. In Slick Charts, I've just got this pulled up for the NASDAQ 100. As soon as you Google this or type this in, Slick Charts comes right up, tells you all the holdings. There's about 100, I believe, in the NASDAQ. Wikipedia, got the S&P pulled up here. You can use Wikipedia, Slick Charts. You can even use Business Insider. Business Insider, I actually like the layout on this because it actually gives you a 1-year chart overview here and a couple more bits of information here for you. Of course, you can click in and get the specific details to each one, but I like these 3 sites for finding the holdings. Keep in mind, the holdings do change. Just in the past year, we've had several go out, several come in. We've seen Tesla enter into the NASDAQ and now into the S&P. So get familiar with these. There's also tech stocks that are in more than just the NASDAQ. Microsoft is in all 3. So if you're playing Microsoft, you might want to look at all of those. If you found any value in this video, please don't hesitate to hit like and subscribe. You know that helps out the YouTube channel and the algorithm tremendously. With it being a new channel, I really appreciate all the love that you guys have been showing lately. It means a lot. It lets me know that you guys are engaging and the count's going up. I'm excited to bring you guys more videos. As I start building this channel, I do have several ideas that I'm going to be executing on. Can't give them all away yet, but I will be getting into some pretty exciting things. It's going to be more than just how-to videos. It's going to be more than just what hot stocks to get into for the week. But I know that you guys really like that information, so I'm going to keep going over things. I'm going to do some beginner's guides. I'm going to do some advanced guides, so you're going to want to stay tuned to Big Dog Trader. Y'all have a good one, and happy Super Bowl weekend.
Are you ready to take control of your financial destiny? 870 Trades and Homegrown Investments can help you. We are the #1 community to learn options trading. We will train you on how to successfully trade stock options on the most popular platforms available. We will lead you in entering and exiting specific stock option positions, helping you strategize which move serves you best. Join our community of over 1,000 like-minded traders to help support and teach you 21st century technology for a 21st century approach. 870 Trades and Homegrown Investments.